This is the U.S.-Mexico border. This is the fence in Arizona. As you can see, it's very easy to get on. There's trash on the other side. When you get over, you just climb down like this, and you hop down. Welcome to America, and you walk out on John Ladd's ranch. How many people are coming across in the last 10 years onto just your ranch on this 10-mile southern border?
Well, there are around 500,000 have been caught on this ranch since 1999.
500,000?
500,000. And if you figure 1 out of 4 is what they're catching, that's 2 million people. My concern is for my wife, my mom and dad, my boys. You know, my personal self, I can't be looking over my shoulder the whole time I'm doing work on the ranch. And if somebody wants to get me, they're going to get me. But to have my wife lock the doors all the time, not be able to do anything when I'm not around, it's ridiculous. My mom and dad are in their 80s. Why do I have to have them worry about leaving their house for more than a couple hours or a day without having somebody come babysit the house?
How many times have you been broken into?
Well, we've had 7, and one house has been broken into 4 times.
If you had just a couple of moments to spend with the president to tell him, you know, what he needs to know most to focus on about the problems we have right here on your ranch on this borderline, what would you tell him?
Quit worrying about these people's rights and worry about your American people's rights.
And you have seen not just Mexican crossers, you've seen other nationalities.
You bet. I've seen Russian, Polish, Chinese, Iraqi, Pakistani, Romanian, Brazilians, Guatemalans.
What do you need here yesterday, and how much of it do you need?
We need enough people on this border to have a line of sight with each other on the border 24 hours a day.
Are you concerned ever that one of them could be picking up drugs and that someone in one of these cars could be armed when
Sure.
you're going about?
Oh yeah, you're going to have, everybody's got a gun now. That's why we put the gate up. That's a locked gate.
What do you make of Arizona's new law, this SB 1070?
Well, it's evolved out of frustration from the state because it's costing the state so much because the government won't do it. The states are tired of it because it's costing them a lot of money. Schools, hospitals, law enforcement. And so it's a start, but the thing that frustrates me is that now all these people are challenging it. And the first one that challenged it was the American government. Well, how can you do that?
Since I was here for a few hours with John Ladd, we haven't seen anyone jump over, but we were talking just down the bottom of that road, and just beyond me there was a truck that pulled up with several individuals we could see in the truck, and they were on the fence line. As soon as they saw us, we stopped to get the camera out. They're sitting now. It's very hard to see. It's a white truck. You can just see the glint through the fence. That is a group of illegals looking to cross, and when we drive away, they're coming over and walking right onto John Ladd's ranch.